Yo, Hawkeye Holler Nation, stand up and welcome back to the channel and welcome to event number 2 of season 2. We are on the most controversial track here on the channel, the Wreckin Raceway. A lot of you love it, a lot of you hate it, but regardless, it does make way for some amazing racing. Now, last time we saw Podium Crasher get the victory on the Rainbow Road, our season opener. Who can get it here today? Will Podium Crasher back it up for a second one? Well, he has to advance from these heat races into the main event. Who's it gonna be? We are in front of the Monster Truck Hall of Fame, where all of our former glory contestants have once come to rest. Now, huge thank you to my YouTube Pit Crew members. They make these videos possible every single month. Thank you guys so much for the support. You guys are truly amazing. Thank you. And my Patreon members, again, holding it down on Patreon. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it so very much. If you're not already, do yourself a favor right now. Subscribe and ring that bell. Become part of the Hawkeye Holler Nation today. Your home for Monster Truck, Diecast Racing, and so much more. As you saw, the Cottonmouth and the Copperhead are debuting very soon, starting February 1st. I hope you're ready. I know I certainly am. All right, let's get in to our heat races for the Wreckin Raceway. So if you are new here to the Hawkeye Holler Monster Truck season, we start off with 16 trucks for heat races, and we are eliminated down to 8. The final 8 will compete on Sundays in the main event. Let's get into it. Who's up first? So up first, you're gonna have last week's winner, Podium Crasher, taking on Steer Clear. All right, this is pretty simple. First one down to the skull is the winner. If we have a stall out, well, we'll talk about that here pretty soon. Let's race. And just like that, we have our first stall out of this event. So what we will do, we will give them one more try. We will switch lanes. If we have a second stall out, the person who is ahead in points will advance to the main event. All right, let's give these BBTs one more go. Here we go. Oh, what a run. Oh, what a run. Oh my goodness, it looks like Steer Clear had trouble in the alligator pit, and Podium Crasher swings through and gets a heat race victory. They are moving on to the main event. Steer Clear, for the second week in a row, is eliminated. Oh my goodness, we're not off to a great start with Steer Clear. Podium Crasher, we'll see you Sunday. Next up to the Wreckin Raceway, you got last week's second place finisher, Hotweiler, taking on his brother, Daredevil. Now, last season, we saw Daredevil tumble his way to a heat race victory, but didn't perform very well. Here we go. Oh, big crash in the alligator pit. Oh, big crash in the alligator pit. Oh, man, these brothers in arms are not wanting to give each other an inch. Oh, man, one of them just narrowly avoided the alligator. We'll re-rack them, do it one more time. All right, here we go. Will we see one of these trucks get a victory? Let's go. Oh! Let's go. Oh! Oh, the Daredevil got all ate up by that alligator. And Hotweiler will once again move on to a main event. Race number 3 for the Wreckin Raceway. We got Bigfoot taking on Will Trash It All. Now, I've noticed these front heavy trucks are struggling here on the Wreckin Raceway, but that's what we love about this track. Here we go. Man, I tell you what, we've had a stall out every heat race. That means these trucks really want this victory. They want those main event points. Lanes are switched. Here we go. Oh, big crash for a Bigfoot. Oh, big crash for a Bigfoot. And last week's third place finisher will be eliminated from competition here in our second event. Bigfoot is on his side. Will Trash It All moving on to the main event. And coming up next to the Wreckin Raceway, you got the Trolls taking on the Jeep Wrangler. I truly feel like the Jeep can be at home here. This is an off-road track. Let's get it going. Oh, again another stall out. Oh, again another stall out. Oh, this track is slippery. Oh, sorry for fumbling words. Oh my goodness, let's re-rack them and do it again. All right, here we go. Let's go. Oh, another DNF. Oh, another DNF. I did say after one DNF we would go off of points, but I want to give it one more try. See if one of these trucks can make it. Let's go. Oh, and it's going to be the Jeep. Look at that. One of these trucks can make it. Let's go. Oh, and it's going to be the Jeep. Look at that. Oh, and last week's 4th place finisher is eliminated on the Wreckin Raceway. The Jeep is moving on. Race number 5 for our heat race on the Wreckin Raceway. You got Born to Be Wild taking on Bread Boys. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Dang, this is really turned into a you-know-what measuring contest between all these trucks. Every single race we've had a stall out. Let's do it again. All right, we are re-racked and we are ready to go. Let's send them off. Send them off. Oh, and finally we see the left-sided alligator pop up, but man, he eats Born to Be Wild. Our 5th place finisher from last week, Bread Boys, is advancing to the next round, the main event. And here we go for race number 6 on the Wreckin Raceway. It's the Unimog taking on the Land Rover Defender. Oh, you can tell these trucks are made for the off-road. Here we go. We go. Oh, what a race between these two competitors. The Unimog tips it over right there in the alligator pit. The Land Rover is advancing. 2 races left on the day for this heat day. You got Cage Rattler and Buzz Lightyear up next. All right, here we go. Who's moving on to Sunday? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. It looks like Buzz Lightyear could have got that victory. Tell you what, he gets a little slick there on the water pit. Let's re-rack him and do it again. All right, we're re-racked and we are ready to rumble. Let's go. Oh, no. Let's go. Oh, no. All right, here we go. That is a double DNF again. I wanted to do off points, but you know what? That just doesn't seem fair. It's who's farther ahead, and it is Cage Rattler. Cage Rattler is moving on. And one final showdown here on the Wreckin Raceway. It's Bionic Bruiser and Zerg. All right, which one of these heavyweights is going to get it done and move on to Sunday? Let's go. Sunday, let's go. And Zerg once again fumbles the ball and they are eliminated from competition. We'll see them next week for heat races. Bionic Bruiser is moving on to Sunday. All right, and that concludes the heat races for the Wreckin Raceway. We have 8 trucks that are moving on to Sunday. Each of these trucks get 1 point each for winning their heat races. So let's go ahead and take a look at those updated points. There we go. Podium Crasher still sits on top, but now Sunday will be the big points day. Oh my goodness. 8 trucks have gone home. You hate to see it, but they will get a chance again next week. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Do all the good stuff. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Hawkeye Hauler Nation today. Your home for Diecast Racing. Now, I think next season, if I'm able to swing it, we're going to have a completely different setup. We won't have different tracks. Just bear with me. Details on that to come. Follow me over on Instagram. Go join the official Hawkeye Hauler Discord. Also over on TikTok. Go start posting some videos over there here again shortly. But that's it. Show your support for the channel by becoming a YouTube member or a Patreon member today. Those support me links are down below. It is greatly appreciated, but not obligated. Thank you guys so very much. I'll see you back here at the Hauler for another monstrous episode here on the Wreckin Raceway. Who's it gonna be?